Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. So we have got a new free-to-play character here with the Dokkan Fest Lord Slug celebration. So for a long time, this free-to-play Kid Gohan was just sitting there in that Lord Slug story event just as an SSR, no awakening and stuff like that. And finally he got an awakening after almost 7 years. Because I believe that Kid Gohan came out when the Lord Slug stuff first came out in Dokkan, which would have been May of 2018. Funny enough, that was actually the first time I played a Yakuza game, Yakuza 6. I started that around that time. So anyway, let's take a look at the build. We gave Gohan, oh my god, no way, full dodge. Yeah, we did. I mean, to be fair, this is a, free-to-play support type character. No one's disagreeing with that. Now this Gohan, to me, I like him because he has a crystal clear, defined purpose, which is probably to really assist in like a super battle road type setting. Let me just show a little bit of his kit on screen real fast just to show this. So he does have 30% damage reduction, which on a free-to-play TUR is pointless. It'll do nothing. But then if there's 2 more enemies, he gets another 35% damage reduction. Still, on a free-to-play TUR, it's going to be a little bit spooky, but that's at least 65% damage reduction. And then there's also this right here. So this is what you're meant to use this character on. You're fighting multiple enemies, and he can debuff as well. I mean, honestly, like, maybe he could still be useful in, like, Battlefield or something like that, with a debuff like that. I could see it, right? Like helping out against maybe like that Garlic Jr. fight or something like that with like a significant debuff. So he's not going to be the craziest, but I like this Gohan because he has a clear like role. Like free-to-play characters, they don't need to be like, oh my god, damn, he's just as good as Carnival Tech Broly. Like, yeah, obviously not. But like they could make free-to-play characters good and have clear roles for clear situations. And, I mean, this Gohan, I mean, he could have been a little bit better, but I think he does have a clear purpose, which I like. Alright, guys, here we are in an event. I wanted to start out just quickly in a fight, like a real tough fight where basically a lot of his abilities aren't going to work so well. We'll see how we're going to do here. So we will be able to have Saiyan Warrior Race as well as All in the Family activated for Gohan. Don't ask me why this is a 2024, almost 2025 character with 6 links. Like, they're trolling. I don't know why he doesn't have demonic ways, by the way. Why does he not have demonic ways? Are we not making that a thing? I guess not. No. So our link set here, the Innocence, Saiyan Warrior Race, All in the Family, the Saiyan Lineage, Z Fighter, Shattering Limit, no Gates of Respect either. I mean, I know they're kind of like shitty links, but I'd rather have one of these like shittier links than nothing. But okay, all right, anyway, blah 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 blah. We're probably gonna die right here. Let's see how we do. We do have All in the Family up next to Beast. We do have a little bit of damage reduction, but remember, a little bit of damage reduction on a free-to-play TUR is basically pointless, worthless. It'll do nothing. All right, let's see how we do. Yeah, it's gonna be dodge or die. I do need to get Gohan in slot 1 too, because he does give allies 35% extra attack support is the first attacker in the turn, but I mean, that's going to be a little bit rough. I mean, I guess we could do it with Beast Gohan, right? Like, Beast Gohan activates his, like, active, and then we could put Kid Gohan in slot 1. I mean, I do like that Kid Gohan is giving us support, too, so he is giving Beast Gohan 20% attack and defense right here. That was a hit him with Sense System additional normal. This animation looks decent, by the way, for a free-to-play character. I'll take it. Okay. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, hit him, but no. He has an additional the high chance to be a super. That's what this is. Super attack effect. We get 50% defense and then supreme damage and great lower enemy attack. That is a hit on potential system additional right there. Okay. Normal, of course. You guys know how it is. Oof. Okay. Yeah. All right. Sure. This UI Goku is pretty weak. Dodge it? No, we didn't. Okay. Okay. Sure. I think we could head over to a fight where, he's intended with, like, a lot of his abilities. His attack debuffing from his passive and his super attack. Uh-oh. All right, you guys know the rules. Oh, this is... Oh, my God. This is not fair. This is the most exciting... this is the most exciting part of the video for some of y'all. And it's just... Guys, how can I possibly figure it out, man? Right Oh, whoops. Here, let me not get a phantom input by having it on the charger. This goes right here, right? No? All right, so we'll get that right there. Oh, excuse you. Okay. No, dude! Okay. Bam. Guys. You could call me scientist. Scientist truth after that performance right there. One try, done. Alright guys, we're in another event. Figured we could, you know, sit on this fire-ass KO screen we got right there. Love that shit. That's so good. We could get a support memory of kind of like that scene too when Pan shows up. Oh my god, we need that as a support memory. That could be a KO screen as well. Alright, so let's get Kid Gohan in slot 1 this time. So, we're obviously in, you know, kind of a weaker event, stuff like that, but Kid Gohan in slot 1, we're going up against 2 enemies too, by the way, so now Kid Gohan would have 65% damage reduction. And then Kid Gohan does get another 200% defense and all allies 35% attack as the first attacker in the turn. Now, obviously, that doesn't do anything, though. 200% defense against these big bosses means you're just going to get absolutely obliterated. So we are... oh, no, but we do need another Bond of Friendship ally in the rotation in order to get the attack debuff. Actually, I didn't bring one, did I? So we're going to have to do... Because this character, they're not on Bond of Friendship. No. Yeah, Kid Gohan is on one because of Icarus. But I do actually have to get another Bond of Friendship character on the team. I'm so silly. Gohan does work pretty well with the Goten and Icarus Jr., but they're obviously not on this team. Okay, well, that's fine. Whatever. We'll get that in a second run here. All right, let's just get a couple of turns of Gohan. And then, of course, we are going to have to make sure we get a Bond of Friendship ally next to him. Which character could we use for that? Maybe... Oh, yeah. I mean, I am running this, like, Beast Gohan team. We could bring, like, one of the UI Gokus. All right, so additional normal. No hidden potential system right there. Okay. So, remember, Gohan on his super attack effect is greatly lowering enemy attack. So, if we're in a Super Battle Road stage, and let's say we have Gohan, you know, as, like, a slot 3 character, which is what we'd be doing... and then, you know, he'd be lowering all enemies' attack by 35% just by being on the rotation, provided there's the Bond of Friendship ally there. But then also, he even lowers enemy attack even more on his super attack effect. So that definitely can be pretty nice. Alright, so we're over here on this turn. We'll be able to get a little bit more links and support. Well, I guess we would kind of want him in the middle slot right there, which is not really what we're looking to do. I'm going to keep the Gohan and Piccolo in that third slot right there to maximize their support. All right, so we saw this. I probably should head on over to another run just to make sure we have a Bond of Friendship character on the rotation. You know, being able to kind of show that. Again, the Gohan, I mean, he's not the most dominant character ever, but I do kind of like the way they set him up. Maybe that Bond of Friendship category restriction could be a little bit tough, though. Let me just take a glance at the category. I guess that every Goku is on it. So, like, you know, I'm not sure what team we might run. But, like, the fact that all Gokus can be on it means we could get a pretty decent Bond of Friendship Goku around, right? Maybe Daima Goku could have some type of team with this Kid Gohan. One thing that's a bit of a concern, that Bond of Friendship... is not a team right now. We still only have 2 Dokkan Fest characters who actually lead Bond of Friendship, and that's the Dokkan Fest Tech Pan, as well as Tech Kill and Caulifla. I just want to quickly flash this up on screen as well. All right, so let's just finish this turn right here. Okay. Oh, all right. Now we'll see that Piccolo and Vegeta are going to swap. Sure. Every time I see this, I always think, this is a really good animation right here, right? I like that animation quite a bit. Okay, very good. So there's that. So let's head over... Nope, not that one. Right here. All right, so Bond of Friendship is this one right here. This is the Bond of Friendship category. So if we swap over, right? So Bond of Friendship. This is the leaders we have to work with. Not exactly ideal. Tech Pan and Tech Kefla. Tech Kefla is coming up on an EZA. This is a character that could EZA virtually at any time at the moment. And then obviously none of these are legitimate leaders. I'd love to see, you know, maybe a new Goku or something like that who has Bond of Friendship as one of his leader skills. Maybe like a Dokkan Fest Krillin or something. I mean, we did get Dokkan Fest Yamcha at the end of November / start of December Dokkan Fest 2 years ago. So perhaps, you know, maybe we get like a Krillin end of November, start of December this year. Could be possible. So here's what we have to work with again in terms of Bond of Friendship. So, okay. All right, let me just go jump into one more run just to make sure, you know, we could get that Bond of Friendship ally up and show the debuff. And then we'll have seen what the Kid Gohan is capable of doing. All right, guys, here we go. So on this rotation, as we could see, Goku's attack is being debuffed because we do have UI Goku around. So that pretty much shows all of Kid Gohan's abilities, right? Like, we're kind of like seeing what he could do. He's not the greatest free-to-play character ever, but at least they kind of built him, I think, smartly for a free-to-play unit, right? Which is not, like... Although, to be fair, like, it's not like damage... Giving him damage reduction is probably not the smartest idea. Like, no, like, small little free-to-play TUR is going to be able to really make noise with damage reduction as an ability, right? Like, they would need a lot of it, right? It's like, Bio Broly can make it happen, but Bio Broly is, you know, a free-to-play LR with, like, you know, real LR stats. That's kind of like a huge issue for free-to-play characters, is that their stats are always just significantly lower, right? Like, that's a real problem. So, all right. There was the Kid Gohan. I mean, we don't need to do some super long extended showcase. I mean, we've seen all of his abilities, right? Probably like a Battlefield or Super Battle Road type situation or setting to take advantage of his debuffs is probably what we want to do with this Kid Gohan here. Alright guys, so there was the new free-to-play Kid Gohan here. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we've got for his details. So this is Fair Weather and Sunny Soul. Gohan Kid, leader skills Hybrid Saiyan category key 3 and 50% of stats. Passive is Cheerful Whistle. He gets 2 key, 200% attack and defense at the start of turn. 30% damage reduction, and if there's 2 or more enemies, he gets 65% damage reduction. Then 150% attack on super attack. He gets an additional that has a high chance to be a super. That's good. Built-in additional for free-to-play character. We'll take it. He gives all allies 20% attack and defense. And then he gets an extra 200% defense and all allies 35% attack as the first attacker in the turn. Now, obviously, this is a utterly horrible ability to have on a free-to-play character. I mean, if you just change this to third attacker in the turn, that helps this guy out significantly, right? And then finally, Gohan lowers all enemies' attack by 35% for 2 turns if there's another Bond of Friendship category ally attacking in the same turn. So, I mean, we do have to make sure he's probably around like a Goku or something like that, because, again, not a ton of Gohans are actually on Bond of Friendship, right? This Gohan is on there specifically because of Icarus, but most Gohans aren't just flat out on there. So we would need to find like another character, again, maybe the Goten and Icarus Jr. if we're running like a hybrid team or something like that, right? So there's that. Gohan's super attack is the Masenko, which gives him 50% defense for 1 turn. He does supreme damage to the enemy, and then he greatly lowers enemy attack. What is that? That's a 30% attack debuff? Yeah, 30% attack debuff. I believe it's for 3 turns. 30% attack debuff for 3 turns. Link set is the Innocence, Saiyan Warrior Race, all in the family, the Saiyan Lineage, Z Fighters, and Shattering Limit. Why, oh why, oh why, oh why does he not have 7 links? I don't know. I wish I knew. I wish you could tell me. I wish I could tell you, but we don't know. We got no clue. 12 key multiplier, 135%. It's a bit low. Typically, it's 140%, but it's not a big deal. I mean, this is not a damage-dealing character anyway. Here's the 200% leaders we could rock him with. So we were running him on the Beast Gohan team. We could run him on Gogeta's Movie Hero team. The rest of the teams I'm not really too high on. This guy's Hybrid Saiyan team, Bond and Master Disciple team from him, It's pretty much, these are like the 2 legitimate teams Gohan's got right now. And then in terms of his best linking partners, right, the Icarus Jr. and Goten, you know, just base Gokus, Pans, stuff like that. Kind of like the best link partners. None of these characters are really, like, super good. Doesn't have, like, a mega top-tier character in here, unfortunately. So, there's that. And then finally, our boy Goten. is on a couple of different category teams here. So he, of course, is on the Hybrid Saiyan team. I'd love to get a new Hybrid Saiyan leader, right? Like, that would be really good, because we have some crazy Gohans after this last year. Then, Kid Gohan is also on the Movie Hero category team. A team that will just perpetually be good forever, right? Movie Hero is always going to be good. Then, Gohan, of course, is on the Goku family category team. Okay, cool. Gohan is also on the youth category team here as well. Now, obviously, we have it confirmed now that Daima characters are not on here. They probably should. I mean, I don't know, right? Like, they are, like, the wish was literally to make them, like, you know, what was it? It was elementary schoolers, and then babies was the wishes, right? Then, Gohan is also on the Bond of Master and Disciple, so there's that one. Then there's also the Bond of Friendship, so that's kind of the big one for Gohan, to be able to get that attack debuff if we were in, like, a Super Battle Road fight or something like that. Then Gohan is also on the Bond of Parent and Child. One day, man, I cannot wait. Please give us this as a strong leader skill again, dude. Bond of Parent and Child. Please do it. Then he's also another one. Earthbred Fighters. Please, please, please give us a new Earthbred Fighter leader skill. That shit would be so fire. And then finally, Gohan is on the new Demonic Power category team. Yeah, here's our new category. Dokkan with a couple of new categories this year. This feels like a fine category. Like, they're not really, they're still not dropping categories that are like utter horseshit. I mean, uncontrollable power, I guess, kind of makes sense, and they did buff the hell out of it immediately. Demonic Power, I think, just as a standalone category is not the craziest, but they could easily make it better with Diamond characters. So, there we go. There is the free-to-play Kid Gohan. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch you guys next time.